It's the BM show, do, and if you don't really know, you shouldn't too.
I before we get into, actually I can talk about this.
But we're not going to get into it just yet. There's something for it, but there's a reason why I wanted to share my screen right now, which we'll talk about in a sec, because I got something I got to do first, and I didn't want that to become our main screen because I would throw everybody off. But
Okay.
there's something you want to talk about?
Yeah, before we play G.I. Joe, the Wrath of Cobra. I am looking at right now on YouTube. There is a video. It's called Step by Step Cast, Then and Now, 1991 versus 2024. Where are they now? And they show one of the girls from the cast, I'm assuming, and they show what's supposed to be her. It's obviously a doctored photo of her with no legs in a wheelchair. And I bring this up not because of this video, because I have no interest in watching it, but they did a similar video for Saved by the Bell. And they were showing Tiffany Amber Thiessen, and then they showed the same picture of a picture of her, and then another picture of what looks like her in a wheelchair with no legs.
Well, that's kind of like the trend.
And I'm assuming like they must make a ton of these videos because like okay, I am not like a Tiffany Amber Thiessen super fan anymore, but I have been kind of I do keep track a little bit of what she's doing. And she is like a 50-year-old mom who does cooking videos. And she's walking around on her legs that she still has attached to her body. I'm like, these are so stupid. And then I think I did watch the Saved by the Bell one, and it really was a legit like, where are they now? Like literally, the cover art, the thumbnail is total bullshit. Like they don't even make up a story telling you that the thumbnail was real. The thumbnail is literally just there for me to go and say, no way, Kelly Kapowski lost her legs.
Well, I mean, maybe in one reality she did. And you didn't think about that, did you?
No. Yeah, I didn't think about alternate realities. I'm sorry.
You should, because I watched the Spider-Man movies, and that showed me how true it can be.
Yeah.
All right. So I just gotta say this. I literally saw way back in 2010. I literally saw someone post online say, I'm worried about 2012 because I saw the 2012 movie and I see what can really happen. And it's a really a legitimate post this person put.
Dude, there's a campaign video released by the Democrat nominee, and it says it's the future if Trump got elected, and it was like they said, a third year into his term after Donald Trump passed away, all of a sudden J.D. Vance became our president, and we've never had another election since. He went and turned this whole world into the Handmaid's Tale and all this other nonsense.
Are we still doing the Handmaid's Tale garbage?
The Handmaid's Tale, for any idiot who actually has read the Bible and has watched this show, would know that it is the most anti-religious thing around. And to think that everybody who goes to church on Sunday and isn't a Kamala Harris supporter because they need as many people as they want right now. I mean, once if she gets elected, then the Catholics can go F off. But right now, she likes them. It's like these are not okay. Well, how come? Okay, well then all Muslims are terrorists. Oh, you can't say that. That's putting them all in the same. Putting them all in the same fucking barrel. Oh my God, nobody should ever do that. Except for you guys, all the time.
Well, the thing is, The Handmaid's Tale, like, so you're meaning to tell me that if it came to that, the women would not fight. The women, they just sit there and take it. So
The Handmaid's Tale happened. Okay, the story in The Handmaid's Tale is that it's a dystopian future where people can't have children anymore.
Yeah.
So it's the very few women who are still fertile, and the men who are still fertile become higher in society and all kinds of bullshit. And it's a whole thing, and that's not going on right now. People are having less children right now because people are using because of abortion, because people are using they're using protection when they're having sex, and also people are chopping their shit off and not having sex at all.
For a lot of medical conditions. I never heard of endometriosis until just recently, and now that crap's everywhere, dude. It's like every woman has endometriosis all of a sudden.
I don't even know what that is, but
endometriosis. Yeah. So endometriosis is what Maria had. That's where the blood, the period blood, does not flow out of the body properly. Instead, what happens? It goes back into the body, and then it hardens around the organs, and it causes a lot of pain and a lot of problems. To where she had to go through a hysterectomy, which means that everything was taken out of her except for an ovary.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So that's and ever since then, it's like everyone I talk to is like, oh yeah, my girlfriend has endometriosis.
I've heard of the symptoms before, but I never heard the name. So okay, so that's like I have heard of other people having similar things where I know like girls who like they have to take birth control pills just because if they don't, something similar happens or something. Yeah, no, I have heard of that, and but I'm just talking about like the world in general. Like in Japan, like Japan has a negative birth rate.
Mm-hmm.
There are more people dying than are being born.
Yeah.
It's just like, yeah, there was a thing in the world where we're having less people being born, but it's not because of like what happened in The Handmaid's Tale. It's not even close to that. These are all because people are making individual decisions not to have children, for the most part.
So, yeah. So yeah.
I don't want to get too political about ways that are making it so they don't have children. Some of them are using different ways and worse ways than others.
Okay, so on that note, we're gonna kind of change it up here.
It's an election week, folks. So yeah, there's your dose of politics.
Okay, so now that we're done talking about that, first off, before we jump into what we're going to do, which I do have a title for it, don't worry. We have something special. I mentioned it's a 3-parter for this, but the good news is this part's not going to be as long. This part's going to be pretty quick and easy. So what do we have? So whenever you game your LeMay, just like Ben. Yes, whenever you game your LeMay, he never wins. Well, I will teach you the right way to kick bottom when you play. It's time for Mix and Mike Ticks. And as always, Ben still loses. So today we're going to talk about, I gave you guys a hint for this one last time. I mentioned you want to be a destroyer of worlds just like Cardis. What is Cardis a part of? He's a part of a very good anime and manga that has also turned into many games, including one that's a indie game, Metroidvania, which would be Record of Lodoss War, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. This is a very, very good Metroidvania. If you have not played it, go ahead and play it. What I'm going to show you here.
Go play it right now. We'll stick around.
What's that?
I said, go do it right now. We'll stick around. Hit pause.
Yes, we will still be here when you
come
get back.
And we'll still be here waiting for you.
Our world revolves around you. So, what I'm going to show you, this is not going to be like Bravely Default 2, where it works through the full game. This is not going to be like Castlevania, where it's the beginning. What I'm going to show you are tips about mid-game. And what this is going to do, because this game it's not a super easy game, but it sure seems to ramp up at the end. So I'm going to teach you mid-game how to basically become a destroyer of worlds. And the good news is this isn't going to apply to just this game. The tips that I'll give you here, you can go ahead and apply these to all these types of games because everything's going to be pretty.
Including when you Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
What's that?
Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
Absolutely. So what you're going to kind of learn is actually some tips about grinding. So grinding. What's that?
I'm sorry. I heard grinding, and it's hard to not get sexual with that.
Okay. So
I wish there was a better word for that.
So what you want to do when you're ready to grind is you want to go into the game straight. You want to make sure that you find the target and slide right into the game.
Mm.
All right, so here's the thing. Okay, so when you think of grinding, you think of you're going to want to find something that's going to give you a lot of experience, which is, yes, a good thing. But you also want to do it safely because you don't want to grind for 7 hours and then all of a sudden die on the way back to where you're going to save it and waste all that time. The best thing to do is always find a grinding location that's in a safe location that's close to where there will be a place where you can recover your health. That's like probably the most important thing you could think of in grinding.
That's like one of the things I learned when I was playing Dragon Warrior.
Yes, exactly.
Because grinding's
grinding
the same in
too.
every game, but yeah, it's like you're out there, and you go too far away from the town, and like, oh wow, I got myself up to level 20 or whatever, and then on the way to the town, all of a sudden, like you get hit by a magi, and you're already beaten up because you just took out a dragon. And
Exactly.
yeah.
The other thing is you always want to check how much damage you can do, especially if you're grinding not only for experience but for money, because there's weapons you may be able to skip if you're doing enough damage to where you're making enough money to go higher and higher, because that will actually in the end save you money doing it that way. But that's not where all of where I want to go with this. That's just kind of general. This one, that first part really applies. And I'm actually going to show you a very good grinding spot that I actually use. You'll get to the spot about when you're maybe between about level 25 or 30. And I sat there and I grinded on this. And basically, I'm at level 86 and destroying the games fairly easy now. Now, if you're playing this specific game, you're going to know that you have your blue bar and your yellow bar for attack, which is probably the biggest pain in the butt in this game. It's hard to kind of explain to somebody who hasn't played it, but if you played it, you know what I'm talking about. You're going to also want to, when you grind in this, make sure you're not dropping your blue or yellow bar, because that's just going to make the grinding harder. So I found a very good location where you can grind successfully. And it is, if you can see, right in the location where I am pinging on the map. This is known as stage 3 in the game. And the next stage after this, you actually get a weapon that helps out, but you can start this in stage 3. There's a teleporter that's fairly close by. So you can, when you get to stage 4 or stage 5, you can hop back to it and then continue grinding. What makes a spot so good is you have your save point right here. And this, of course, will bring back all your health. And it brings back your arrow, which I'm going to fire some shots down. If you can see, that second blue bar is dropping not really quick because I'm level 85. I thought it was 86. I don't know what level I am anymore. Anyway, hit the save point, boom, my arrows are back. So the spot that, once you walk out, there's going to be an enemy right here. It's a plant guy. This is the guy you're going to be grinding off of. And we don't want to get hit with him because we don't want to lose our blue and yellow bar. Best thing to do is just take a step out, fire your arrows, and just keep firing until you get him. Walk back, save, got your arrows back, walk out, fire again to the point where you could just do this all day.
Huh. Isn't that the plant from Little House of Horrors?
It really is. Now, when you get
I'm gonna feed you. Okay,
when you get into the next stage, you'll get, whoops, that was the wrong button. Doesn't matter. You'll get these weapons. These are nice because they actually help the grinding too, because you can just walk out and boom, and then walk back and find out where your feet will hit him. As you can see, when I get to about here, I'm going to hit him, so I know when I'm almost to the second banister or second whatever, it's a good time to strike. And you could just do this all day because this doesn't take down your meter like your arrows do. And when you want to, just hit this, save, and keep going. because this guy has a delayed attack, so it's just easy peasy. If you run out of arrow juice, let's call it.
Arrow juice.
That's when you can try jumping in his face and swinging. You may have to do that when you're starting the grind. Eventually, you'll be able to not even worry about it. And I'm actually kind of close to 86 the way I'm going. So the way you can tell your level, Ben, just so you know, is where you have in the upper left, you can see my numbers at 85.
That's an interesting look at 8.
It kind of is. That fills up.
Looks like a 0 has a tumor.
That fills up, and once that's finally hit full, you'll see your level go up. So I'm actually pretty darn close to it. There we go, level up. Now you can see my 86 is empty, and then when I start attacking him again, I'll start building it up again. But
they're really
if you play the game, you probably know that.
This game's really blatant in their copy of Castlevania.
Well, a lot of the games of these Metroidvanias are very blatant in their copy of Castlevania. So, but there you go. That's your tips on leveling up quickly on Record of the Sword, Deedlit in Wonder Labyrinth. If you haven't played it, go get it. It's darn good.
All right.
On that, I get to close it out. I forgot. I just taught you the right way to play your game. Yes, I taught you the right way to play your game. So if you are still lame, only yourself left to blame. You just watch Mix and Mike Ticks.
All right. That was Mix and Mike Ticks, not Mix and Mike Dicks, as it's been transcribed by our software.
Yep,
For our premium subscribers who are getting their subtitles, sorry, that subtitle is wrong, but the guy that we pay.
Unless you're actually unless you're a VIP person, in which case you will see me do these nude, which is another reason to get VIP.
Yes, and you actually get to see pics of Mike Sticks.
Really, all of them.
All of them. He's got multiple. Yes. Yeah, I think you are getting some views on. I mean, they're not many, like a couple dozen views from these Mike tactic videos, and I do think people are appreciating them. So
I noticed the time I got to like Bravely Default 2, the time I first got to view it, there's already a thumbs up on it, which is kind of shocking me.
Yeah, and that wasn't for me either. I only start doing thumbs up on my own stuff if I see people have already did thumbs up. I just do stuff to add to the thumbs up. I don't start them normally unless it's something that like I'm kind of pissed off nobody's given it a thumbs up yet.
Yeah.
Or if I get a thumbs down, I'll do a thumbs up just to even it out. But
okay, so now we have something special. So I'm gonna go ahead and start sharing again. We have a new series that we kind of did before. But now we're maybe we'll do this maybe once a month or something.
We're just doing yeah, well, we don't call it Let's Play. You got some other name for it.
Right? I do.
All right.
It goes, maybe you suck or you don't know if you want to buy. Come watch the BM show and watch us die.
Then.
So this is the first episode of our new little series called Watch Us Die.
Okay. I thought you were going to go there too. He's going to call this Watch Us Die.
Yes. So this one, when you get to watch us basically die over and over again, I'm going to go ahead and invite you right now. In. What's that?
I just went ahead and logged in.
Okay. So you should have an invite.
Oh, here it is. You are invited to play G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra.
Yes, today we are going to play G.I. Joe Wrath of Cobra. Cobra!
All I'm seeing is something that's saying that I'm invited, but nothing to play it.
Well, you should just take the invite and it should bring you right into the game.
I'm clicking the invite. I hate how to figure shit out. I ended up missing like this whole rah-rah speech this morning because like I had to go and figure out why I couldn't get into this thing at work. We did like a here it is. We did like a really big thing at my job today. I work for a church. We did a big our 10th anniversary service.
Uh-huh.
And are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay, I just closed the window. I want to make sure I didn't like lose it.
Okay.
It's not accepting my controller.
Well, that's because we're on the menu screen, so you probably can't use your control.
What's that?
You probably can't use your control just yet because we're on the menu screen.
Oh.
So I was going to show you how to play.
A, and I can't.
Yeah. So here's a tutorial. Oh, wait, this tutorial is going to be more basic than I thought it was going to be. So we're not going to do the tutorial. We're going to go to the options. And there's got to be something that's controls. There it is. So here's the controls so that you can see them. Wow, that's awful. All right, so we're going to go back and we're just going to figure out the controls as we go.
I can't even get this thing to let me play. It says, let's go, A button, and I hit A on my controller. I hit I hit A on the keyboard. A doesn't do nothing.
Well, don't you have can you see the window for the game on your computer?
Yeah, it says connected. You are now connected to Demon Dude's computer.
Okay.
G.I. Joe, Wrath of Cobra.
All
Let's
right.
go.
All right.
I hit it with my mouse.
Okay.
I'm just going. Okay.
So what do you want to do? Do you want to do easy, normal, hard, or impossible?
Do normal.
Normal it is. All right. So I'm definitely going to be Snake Eyes. Now let me tell you. Okay, so the stats at the top, your the red arrow is your
music down, or can I turn the music down? Turn the music down.
You're controlling the music on your side or I could probably turn it down in the game, I guess.
Yeah, because I can barely hear you.
Okay, so let's see if let's get out to, all right, so option. Let's see if I can turn master volume down.
Well, you just turn the music down, because especially since that music's not even G.I. Joe music.
Okay. Music
I don't remember that from the G.I. Joe cartoon. Dun, 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 dun. They use all the same music as Transformers.
Okay, so before you choose your character, the red arrow is your movement, the green shield is your defense, the
yellow is how fast you are.
Maybe the yellow is your movement. The red arrow I think is your strength. Each one has a different special ability. I will tell you, Snake Eyes' special ability is the crappiest. Gung Ho's is actually decent. The person with the best special is Duke. Roadblocks is really good. Scarlet seems pretty good, but it misses a lot. But I mean, Duke's stats kind of suck, which is surprising because it's Duke.
Yeah, he's like the main guy.
Yeah.
I'm
trying to unlock Ripcord, but so I don't know what his special
Scarlet
is.
looks like Snake Eyes, but weaker.
Exactly. But her special is better.
Oh. Let's see here. Roadblock and Gung Ho have the same stats.
Yes, Roadblock and Gung Ho do have the same stats. Their difference is going to be their special.
Who has a better special?
Roadblock pulls out a big Gatling gun and just fires straight ahead. Gung Ho calls in some other Joe guys that go around beating people up.
Oh.
Okay, so we will start Under Siege, level 1.
Oh, there's some music.
Oh, I turned the music down.
Oh, they're using the original voices.
They're using what?
The music and the original voices. Oh, not the voices. The original music.
Okay, so they're using the original music.
You can't hear the music, huh?
No, I've got my volume off.
It's the music from like Transformers.
Oh, really? So it's like G.I. Joe or the Meet CI?
Transformers were from the same company. It's the same music.
Okay. Do we want to skip the cheesy scenes and get straight to playing it?
They're using sound alike, all the voices.
I'm gonna skip this, okay?
Oh, Destro sounds awful.
All right, we're skipping it.
They did a good job with all the other voices finding people who sounded similar, but then Destro is just like, I am Destro.
Okay,
like,
so X is normal attack, Y is strong attack, A is jump,
Ooh.
B is block, your there. I just was I think was supposed to be my special. Bumper is your special, I believe. Yeah, something like that.
And
Let's just beat up some Cobras. Make sure to pick up the disc. They give me points.
I'm sorry, I can't hear shit. Let me fix it.
Okay, yeah, just turn the
Master volume all the way off. Oh, that hit window. I'm sorry. Why did it put me down here?
No, keep it on windowed because I have it windowed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's better.
I can't hear anything. I cannot hear you at all.
Okay.
Which is a shame because I really like the music. The music in those scenes were awesome, but I couldn't hear you over them talking. I couldn't hear them. I couldn't hear you.
Yeah, I understand. Pick up these discs. They give me points so I can unlock Ripcord.
Dude, I don't remember any of the characters from this show. I barely watched it.
Really? Man, I used to love G.I. Joe.
G.I. Joe was like one of those shows I would watch it where there was nothing else on. It wasn't like a first choice. I have a couple episodes on my server, and like I tried watching them. The thing is, I have trouble watching a lot of cartoons anymore, unless it's like South Park.
G.I. Joe never made sense because like they never could. G.I. Joe could never shoot a Cobra guy. Obviously, we talked about this, I think. So Cobra should have just kept going and looting whatever they wanted to do.
Well, Cobra, yeah, they could have had it where G.I. Joe was just they became the new police force in Manhattan, and just like did nothing at all because they can't really do anything. People just stealing stuff left and right.
That's true.
And the military's here and nobody's doing shit.
G.I. Joe in the 2020s. He's looting me. Well, did you unlock your door? No, that was your bad because you would have still had your door intact.
And I was like, where's Duke? I haven't seen him all day. Actually, his name is Duchess now, and it's a she. Ooh, it's a robot. I don't remember robots. What is it?
Yeah,
Turtles?
These things were in the show.
They're just gonna go through every one of these old licenses and make a beat 'em up for it, huh?
Oh, they are, dude. You know what's coming out in December?
What?
Power Rangers.
Oh, Power Rangers. They're gonna say Voltron.
No, Power Rangers is going to have a beat up in December. I'm going to give it a chance. I've already pre-ordered it. We'll see how it goes. So in December,
did you see that Amy Jo Johnson did a post recently, the Pink Ranger, and it was her, and it was like a picture of her and then a picture of her in the Pink Ranger outfit. And basically, the post said, "I'm still here."
No, I didn't hear about that one.
Yeah, I'm like, really? I mean, honey, I don't think anybody was worried that you disappeared.
Well, she was in recently. She was in that Pee-wee movie.
Well, maybe that's what it was. She's probably maybe promoting the Pee-wee movie or something. But I saw that. I'm like, that's almost kind of sad. Like, you have to remind us that you're here. It's like, you know, I'm sorry that we have. I guess we don't check in on you enough.
I need more attention. That's basically what it sounds like.
Probably isn't working much. I don't know. Maybe she wants to start her career back up, and she's trying to. But coming out and telling everybody, oh, by the way, in case you forgot who I was.
If she's trying to start her career that way, I hate to say it, but you know who she should team up with?
Who?
Kaepernick.
With who?
Kaepernick.
Oh. Why
he kind of did the same thing.
Oh. Die, you bastards. I haven't even used a strong attack yet. I'm literally just hitting the same button over and over.
I like rarely ever use a strong attack in this game.
You don't really have to. Does it take anything away from you if you use a strong one? Is it one of those games? Oh. I know there's games that do that.
Nah, it doesn't.
It's if you use your special, probably, huh?
Nope, it doesn't do that either. It's just slower is what it is. Oh, that's not you.
Oh. That's not the special. Special's not right bumper, by the way.
That's probably left bumper then. I don't know.
Yeah, because right bumper made my guy take out a it made him pose.
Yeah, I noticed that.
These games are fun. They're just they're the same thing though. It's like if you like one of these games, you'll like a good chunk of them because some of them are horrible. But
didn't we do Karate Kid?
yeah, the Karate Kid one was okay, I guess.
Yeah.
Was that the one where we were trying to do River City Ransom?
It's kind of River City Ransom-ish.
Didn't people drop money?
No.
Oh.
What was the one that was where they dropped money?
That might have been the spinoff of River City Ransom you were talking about.
Oh, there's a ton of River City Ransom games.
Yeah.
River City Ransom.
Brady Ransom.
All right, it's boss time. Major Blood.
Die, evildoer.
What? Oh, it's RB or R trigger is your special.
Oh.
There we go.
Yo, Joe. G.I. Joe. The woke, like G.I. Joe, the woke American hero, wants to know your gender. Wants to know your pronouns. That's what it is. They don't care about your gender. He's dead. We beat him.
Yeah, we beat stage 1.
We beat Cobra.
Cobra.
Movies based on TV shows. We could do Transformers the movie and the G.I. Joe movie.
Well, did you get my option of the what I'd love to do is great games that were overshadowed because of other games within the same series.
Oh, that's easy. That's like Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, let's do that. Like that, and also there is a movie one that I still want to do, the horror movies that didn't quite make it as horror movies.
But we should hold it off till next year though, because we did all those horror movies for Halloween already. Heck, by the time I get them edited, it will be Halloween again.
Yeah, okay, we can wait on that.
Yeah, we did our anniversary special today, which was when you were texting me. That's what I was doing. And like I brought my computer to use for the service, and the boss's daughter saw the first text that you sent me, and I'm like, I'm so glad it was like Mike and not like some crazy person saying, "Hey Ben, how many black people does it take to change a light bulb or something?" I know you like racist jokes. How about this one? Like, well, wait a minute. What are you just saying? You know I like racist.
Ben, you're leaving us hanging on this. Like so what's the answer?
I don't know. There's a guy at the church, like he'll go and tell me his favorite joke for a while was like how do Asian people name their babies.
Oh no, I had that person at my work.
And I'm like, dude, you do know that one of the top people at the church, her brother just married a Chinese girl.
Yeah.
And that's on top of the fact you shouldn't be telling these jokes anyways. But then think about your audience and the fact that you might really piss somebody off just because there's no Asian people in the room.
Yeah, this person liked to tell the joke at work.
Yeah, it was so stupid. Number one, it's an old joke. It's a joke I've only heard since I was like 10 years old. So okay, that's one thing.
And it wasn't funny back then.
Yeah, like I don't mind if a joke is funny. To me, like funny is funny. You know, that's an old joke from that's an old rule from the Howard Stern show. Like if as long as it's funny, it's okay. Of course, he stopped being funny years ago. But
so that's why he's not okay.
Yeah, that's why he has presidential candidates on. It's like I don't like it when people make fun of you. Like, why don't you kiss her? Well, if you're in love with her that much, you don't want this woman to get made fun of. This is a presidential campaign, you dipshit. We don't just like let people in sight unseen. It's the only powerful job in the goddamn world. Of course, we're gonna go and pick them apart.
Wow, I just died. That stunk.
Yo, Joe.
You called those guys a little bit late.
That's all right. I don't care. Oh, they don't stick around?
No, they leave. I could have used that earlier. You can use it now. I'll just walk right behind these guys and I can't get them. There we go.
I do like the theme song for it. Dun, 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 boom, boom, boom. Wherever you go, wherever there's trouble, G.I. Joe is there. Probably causing the trouble, now that I think
No,
about it.
he's not. G.I. Joe is unfortunately not around whenever you need them.
They're fighting against Cobra and Destro. G.I. Joe is there. It's like whatever season it was, like that one line was always different in the theme song.
Yeah, Cobra the enemy or Cobra and Destro.
Yeah. Against Cobra, la la la. La 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 la.
Those are the days, man. Serpentor. I need
Cobra,
that.
la la
Definitely need
la la
that.
la 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 la. Do.
G.I. Joe.
Dun 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 dun.
Joe.
Dun 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 dun.
G.I. Joe is here to save the day from the likes of Cobra.
Dun 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 dun. Mario is here. Boom. It's a me fighting a
That
cobra.
would be great. G.I. Joe and Mario crossover.
It's a Mario fighting the cobra. Mario is here. What about Luigi? Me and my brother, he's not as good as me.
Hey, you're not supposed to be in this game. Well, excuse me.
I truly believe that episode of Game Theory where they talk about how Mario secretly hates his brother and is always trying to take his brother down a peg. And they had like all this evidence, like Mario was like smashing Luigi's feet in one cutscene from like if like Luigi won in one of the games. And just like Mario was just like Mario's like secretly a bad guy. And there's all these theories too, like that Mario 3 is a stage play, which is actually they've actually come out and said it actually is a stage play.
Yeah. And that Mario 2 is a dream. I mean,
Yep.
who really thinks that?
I mean, it has to be a stage play. These people go out go-karting together. You think they really hate each other?
Yeah, that's true.
They have weekend activities together. They don't hate each other.
It's all about money.
Yep.
You're now seeing who's running the show, who's pulling the strings.
The whole time, there really wasn't a war between between Koopa and the Mushroom Kingdom. It was all for show.
It's all vote for Princess Peach.
Zartan.
Zartan.
The Magnificent. I don't know. You have a dog?
Yeah, that's my special. It's not that great.
Oh, I forgot he had a dog.
Yeah. I don't remember what his dog's name was, like Wonder Mud or something.
I forgot his name was Zartan. I do remember the character though.
You forgot about Zartan?
I forgot his name. Awesome. I remember him. I still remember his name.
Do you remember his sister's name?
Oh, that's right. He had a sister too. And then there's the twins that they feel each other's pain or whatever. And
yeah, that is Tomax and Zaymont. They're in the game too.
Yeah, they're probably in the next level of the boss.
Yeah, if you never noticed, the one's name forward is the other one's name backwards.
Huh.
Shoot. Stage clear. We did it.
So when we make it to the end, is there a girl at the end who's like, I can only be with one of you. You have to fight for me?
Yes, there is actually. It's Princess Peach.
You get there and like Luigi's already there.
I hit it.
Say, bro, everybody said that.
The princess, she is mine.
More people have had her than the common cold.
Wow. That's up.
Well, Zelda's the slut. That's right. I gotta remember.
Yeah, that's
our
right.
folklore
Zelda
here.
was.
Yeah, that's BM. That's BM folklore. The BMBS for you.
Yeah. That's what we got to do. We got to the BMBS. Let's make some stuff up and start making people think that it's true.
We'll do a whole episode where we just talk about everything we talk about is fake. None of it's real.
Yeah.
It's the BMBS show. Do you need this?
No, you do.
Okay. Like I'm trying to pay attention to the screen and pay attention to trying to look at the power up there. Let's see here. Man, yeah, I woke up at like 6 a.m. and I still somehow was late. I wanted to be someplace for 7:30 and I got there at 8 o'clock.
Well, I went to bed at 1 and then woke up at like 8. And, it said that I had been sleeping for, the 7 hours. And then I looked at the clock, it's all 7. And I'm like, wait, what the crap? And then it dawned on me, daylight savings.
Yeah, I went and I went to bed at midnight and then I woke up throughout the night. And one of the times I woke up, it was 1, and then I woke up again and it was 2. And I go, which 2 is this?
Which 2 is it? Yeah, exactly.
And I'm like, I'm going to assume it's the second 2 because I feel like I didn't sleep. I feel like I slept more than an hour.
Plant that flag.
Dun, 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 dun.
I think you could plant that flag and let the guys come out and beat the crap out of everyone.
You know what? Mario has to do with flags too, remember?
That's true. He plants his flag in everywhere he can.
Well, how do you think they got baby Mario?
Out of Yoshi.
Oh, yeah.
And Mario's always riding Yoshi.
They're still letting people register to vote. There's an ad that I just saw for voting. Like, you could still register. I'm like, what state still lets you register? It's the day before. Well, pretty much. The next day, tomorrow's the day before.
You don't need identification to register, but I got to get there. Well, you probably need identification to get on the bus to get there.
In California, you don't. In Connecticut, I had to show my driver's license.
Okay. Just come down. We'll register you. After that, we'll go to the bar and buy you a drink. But when I need identification for that.
Yeah. No, it's weird. Like, California is like one of the only states where, there's some states where it's required, like including Connecticut, which is a blue state. I saw the craziest thing on the TV today. I saw an ad for Kamala Harris in my state. I'm like, this is a solid blue state, and she has to run ads. That's not good for her. That's bad news for her. If you're gonna run ads in Connecticut, you're done fucked up. Like Trump doesn't even bother running ads here because he's like, what's the point? But if I'm gonna start seeing Donald Trump ads tomorrow, then I'm gonna know that she ain't doing good here at all. And that's what that will tell me. Which if he flips Connecticut, he's gonna flip New York, because Connecticut and New York are people who work in New York live in Connecticut.
Mm-hmm. True.
So yeah. Like, if you lose the pizza state, jeez.
Oh, I want pizza, thanks.
I was talking about you today.
You always
talk about pizza, and I'm like, my buddy in California, he takes me to his favorite pizza place, and he's like, what do you think of this? And I'm like, yeah, it's all right. And he's like, what do you mean it's all right? I'm like, dude, you don't know where I'm from.
How about when I took you to the pizza place? I'm like, yeah, this guy's from Connecticut. He's never seen anything round before.
He's never seen anything. He's never seen a pizza before. There's only when you drive into the state, there's literally a sign that says, "Welcome to the pizza capital of the world." I can eat pizza every day of the week and never eat pizza from the same place twice and not go out of my way to do that.
I could do that too.
Actually, I could probably do it for like a couple weeks now that I think.
I just probably won't have the best pizza doing that because I'll have to go to Little Caesars and Domino's eventually.
Oh, I'm talking about not even going to those places, but there are none of those around here anyways, because they all went out of business because we have mom and pop pizza places everywhere.
Yeah, they're good.
Like, why would we even bother opening?
Exactly.
Well, they used to be here. Like I used to go when I dated my ex Andrea. We used to go to the Pizza Hut all the time. It was our place.
You stupid dog. This is why you're useless.
I'm gonna plant my flag.
Plant your flag on fairness?
It's like playing one of those board games where you get the cards and you're like, I'm gonna plant my flag. Mm-hmm. And then like it allows me to put 2 more pieces on the board.
2 more pizzas?
Down the mind, huh?
Man, I am just dying like crazy. Well, I'm gonna call my doggy again. Doggy, go get her.
I am so hungry. I haven't like had like a really good meal like all day today. I did like the whole church service on like I ate a donut.
What's my dog doing?
Running. He runs so far away. I think he got stuck.
He's being stupid.
He got stuck.
I'm gonna go lose my life.
Ooh, come on. Die, you. Die. Die! Die, you dumb bitch. I'm tired of fighting you. You're kind of annoying. Stand still and just take...
There goes my life.
Take your punishment. Take your punishment. Well, she lost because she decided to take on G.I. Joe.
What's she doing?
She knows not to. And knowing is half the battle. What's that?
Do you think she can have kids?
I don't know.
Because, I mean, she's the Baroness.
Not a good place to be putting electrical components there, guys. Out here in the middle of
Cobra.
Cobra.
Cobra. Cobra.
This is what happens when you make a toy in the 1950s and then you gotta make a comic book story about it. You end up with Cobra.
You end up with people.
Because literally, like all G.I. Joe used to be was just the army figures. None of the other stuff was part of it. And then when they did the cartoon in the 80s, they had to come up with bad guys for them to fight, and because they couldn't have them fighting people, they had to create something, and they created Cobra.
You think Cobra is short for China, or similar to China?
I would think with the time it came out, the Cobra probably has more to do with Vietnam.
Okay.
Is my guess.
I think we're done with Vietnam at that point, dude.
Yeah, but they're still making references to it in movies and stuff. Like, you know, there's like main characters in movies who like their whole life is still based around that war. Because and the thing is, it's kind of true to life because I know people who fought in wars like 20 years ago and they still like it still affects them. So,
I've got to concentrate.
Yeah, exactly.
Hello. Oh, that's probably Airplane 2, actually, now I think about it.
Dude, I know a guy, one of the guys I go to church with, he literally, there is a book where he is in the book, and the book is about, like, some major military operation that happened, like, in Afghanistan. And, like, people dying, like a war operation that he was part of. And I see this guy every single week, you know, and, like, you can see, and they're open about it, about the damage it does to them. And how it affects their life, and how like he has PTSD. They all have PTSD. You can't go through that and not have PTSD.
Yeah. Sure.
You'd be weird if you didn't.
Yeah. Now, if you go through fighting Cobra, do you have PTSD?
Probably. Just if you see Cobra Commander, you see him, especially if you see him naked, you really get PTSD. Like you'll never get over that.
Actually, you do see him naked in the G.I. Joe movie.
You see his Cobra law?
Yes, you do see his Cobra. Oh man, those guys are jerks.
They kick you off the edge.
They kicked me off the edge.
Oh, I just made myself invincible, I think. I thought it was going to give me health. I need health, but I'll take invincibility for a minute. Oh, are we in the throne room of the main boss here?
We're getting there.
I'm assuming when we fight the twins, they're going to be something where they're like, you got. I mean, they're going to be like the twice as strong because we're going to have to fight two of them.
No, they're not twice as strong, but you do have to fight both of them.
Yeah.
There's going to be Dr. Mindbender. Who doesn't love Dr. Mindbender? Dr. Mindbender, the German doctor.
Excuse me. What's that?
Dr. Mindbender, the German doctor.
Ah, das is good. Yeah. German.
I know.
You need that. Yeah. I think I died.
Yeah, I think you did too.
Do we have unlimited lives?
No. You have 2 left. I have 1. I got bamboozled.
Ah, das ist Dr. Mindbender. Mindbender. Dr. Mindbender. Ah, yes.
I don't know if he's really German, but it seems like he's German. I don't think he has an accent, though. However, it's been a while. We could go back and watch a G.I. Joe movie. Because I sure don't remember these guys teleporting in the show.
Mario and Luigi against Koopa. Super Mario. Mario.
That's kind of similar to the ad that Mario.
Mario.
Remember when the people were cheering at the sky? Oh, I need that.
Oh, good. I almost grabbed it. I hit the wrong button. So you lucked out.
And it zoomed out, and it was the world with the Mario face on it because of all the people.
Yep, I remember that. That was to promote one of the Mario games.
Mario 64.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Yeah, when the dog's on, the dog is on. When he's not, then he sucks. Now he sucks. My dog just ran away.
I love how when you call in reinforcements, it's literally the generic G.I. Joe guy from the 1950s comes out.
Yep. That's how it goes.
It used to be like one toy. It was like a G.I. Joe toy, and then there was a Barbie toy, and then it was created because of Barbie.
Yeah.
They saw how successful Barbie was, and they're like, "Well, we need to get what can we do with the boys?" And they're like, "Well, how about army stuff?
Yeah.
We do army stuff. They do army stuff.
Let's do Arby's. What?
Arby stuff. Army. Arby's army.
Arby's army. Yes. You could it's an army of roast beef sandwiches you got to eat as fast as you can.
That's what I get. I should go to Arby's. I've been to Arby's in forever. But I probably just go to the grocery store and buy roast beef.
Exactly.
Arby's, they know how to cook it right, or how to figure it out.
Well, I mean, but the only drawback is you don't get the Arby's sauce.
You could buy your Arby's sauce.
Yeah, true, but I mean,
you can buy Big Mac sauce now. I don't know why they started doing that. I thought that was a bad move on their part. But
I thought it was just Thousand Island dressing or something.
it pretty much is.
Yeah.
But now you can get it's Thousand Island dressing, and it's got like a bunch of stuff. It's got some stuff mixed in with it.
It's got some Ronald McDonald juice mixed in with it.
Uh-huh. You can look it up online. It's Grimace's blood, the Hamburglar, some of his internal organs.
It's got what I don't know if you saw the picture of Kamala's working at McDonald's meme.
Oh, where they show her next to the real photo they took that from?
No, where it's the picture of the lady sitting next to the Ronald McDonald statue with her head in his lap.
Oh, this was even more doctored. Okay, I thought you meant the one that did her campaign release where it was supposed to be her in her uniform.
Oh. That's how they got the Ronald McDonald juice.
What a dumb thing to lie about. Really.
Oh, I don't know if you heard, but like I know you heard about the garbage stuff.
Yeah.
But the next day Trump did the garbage truck. The guy who drove the garbage truck talked about his experience with Trump in there, and he said that Trump was like, hey, why don't we take this through McDonald's? And the guy said, I don't think it's going to fit. And he's all, don't worry about it. I worked there a while back.
If you tell that to the wrong person, like, see, he is losing his mind. He honestly thought that he worked there. Mm-hmm. It's like, yes, that you guys are just masters of deduction here.
How crazy would that have been if you're driving through the drive-thru and all of a sudden Trump is there, like, here's your food. Especially if you're one of the people that hate him.
There was a guy, I was watching a video, this guy was comparing wrestling to politics, which I think is actually a pretty good argument. But he went and started talking about how it's heroes versus villains and how Kamala Harris is the hero. And I go, what? Mm-hmm. And then he says, according to how the media presents it. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I thought you meant, like, honestly, like, she's not the hero. Neither one of these people are really the hero. I don't want either one of them. I just think he's much better than she is. I think they both suck. I'd much rather have, like, somebody in there like a Tulsi Gabbard or something. Like, somebody young and a woman, throw Tulsi Gabbard in there, and I'll vote for her. But I won't vote for Kamala Harris. You want it?
No, I'm good. You can take it. Yeah, I think you have a little less.
Oh shoot! I keep hitting the wrong one.
Besides, I'll just grab this one.
Oh, you want invincibility? Good. Kill that robot thingy.
That was the plan. Oh, my invincibility is over. Oh, no, it's not.
This guy, you just keep going back and forth on him because he's so slow. You just always try to get behind him. Just he turns around, go behind him again. He turns around, go behind him again. Okay,
so just to let you know, I'm gonna say there's gonna be a lot of these health things. So we have to survive the waves of guys before we can fight Firefly.
Oh, so this is a gauntlet. Gotcha.
Yeah, this is your wave attack.
This is their way of saving money on having to design another level.
Exactly.
This is like the elevator scene in Ninja Turtles, which again was also another way for that. Honestly, they actually admitted that was just a way for them not make one less level. Like, I just went an elevator for like a level. That'll save us some time.
And it took off, and now like everybody's doing it.
Yeah, now everybody does an elevator level. Or here, this is a Coliseum level, I guess, but same idea.
Same thing. Same. Different.
Yep.
I think I need to get some health here in a second.
Let's plant my flag. Come on, boys.
If you want to plant your flag with the guys, you can.
Oh, it's a different world, man. The army's changed people. Go get that health. Get one of the healths.
I think I just got the health, and I actually didn't want to get it just that early.
Okay.
Dude, when I beat this game, bro, I'm going to tell you right now, I was fighting Cobra Commander. He had a fourth of his health left still. I had nothing, and I figured out how to kind of like cheese him, and I freaking beat him. I don't know how it happened, but I was like, I can't get hit even once, or I'm dead. But yeah, you can cheese Cobra Commander pretty easy when you fight him the first time, and when
Can we go to the other side of the stage? I need the health.
Oh yeah, okay, let's go get the health. There you go.
I keep trying to get there myself, and it won't let me go. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna need. I need Mike to help me move the screen. This would be a fun player for 4 players. This would be fun.
Yeah. The Power Rangers game will be 5 players, just so you know.
Oh, because of the White Ranger.
I don't think there's a White Ranger.
Or is there? No, the regular ones are 4. There's 5 of them.
There's gonna be red, black, blue, yellow, and pink, I think.
So the pink one's always a girl, the black one's always a black person, and the yellow one's always an Asian person.
Pretty much.
Does that mean that one of us has to be the Blue Ranger and the other one has to be the? Is there a Green Ranger?
There's not the green. So it's red, blue, pink, yellow, and black. So no green.
Okay. And out of the original cast, isn't the one who played like the Blue Ranger the only one who's died?
Well, the Yellow Ranger died.
Oh, that's right. She died mad early. That's right. People like lost track.
Really young.
Do.
You stupid dog.
I just call them my reinforcements. I don't know how helpful they are. It's just nice to have, an extra triple set of this out there.
More helpful than my dog. I don't even know what my dog was going after.
As soon as you told me that his special power was calling in reinforcements, I'm like, that's my guy. Yeah. I can have extra hands in there. I'll take that. Many hands make light work. Especially when you're fighting Cobra.
Cobra! All right, I gotta be a little more careful now.
Oh, I don't have any flags left. Okay.
It's the blue bar at top that tells you.
I know. I thought I had enough in there. It had to be full?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was only like maybe you could do it with half or something.
No, it has to be full. What the heck? How do we get to character select?
I don't know.
I guess I pressed a button and it went to... Oh, crap!
Oh, we're not playing through this again.
Okay, mission select. All right, so we did probably the Serpent's Pit, right? Yeah, that looks like... So we're on a snake in the grass. A snake in the grass. Here it is, the twins.
Ah.
Well, the good news is that mistake just gave us all our lives back.
Now, when you're fighting the twins, I mean, we're gonna be fighting them, and I'll find out probably. But I'm kind of curious. Like, is it one of the things when you beat one, you actually beat the other one?
I think you have to actually beat both of them. I think they have like half a bar each or whatever of their full bar. Man, I used to have the twin toys. Those are fun.
Well, you only really need one of them, and then you just can make like a sticker that has the scar, and then you could just change.
No, you couldn't because one has his shoulder plate on one side, the other has a shoulder plate on the other side. And they would always finish each other's sentences. I just took out the trash.
You want this?
I'll take it.
Lower than I am. Yeah. There's another one up here. Nope, but there is a weapon. Ooh, it's a fun one. Come on, guys. Let's play some. Let's play 100 points every time I hit you.
How many points did you get? 0?
It was 100 with that one weapon, and then it was back to 10 every time I punched him. Wow, we're assholes. We're just knocking their trash over.
That's what G.I. Joe does.
It's like when you the superhero movies where where Superman causes more damage to the city than he actually saves.
The one that's really good at that is Dragon Ball. Like Dragon Ball Z. Do you know how many islands have blown up just so they could save the day? Those cars look real.
I keep waiting for one of them to drive out and try to run us over. I'm sorry, Ninja Turtles just always has me looking for that now.
Yeah, I know. Cobra.
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 Oh, come on.
These guys. How do you beat the guy? I thought he just went away on his own. Apparently we do have to beat him. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta beat him.
Well. Was he the mini boss? Yep. Oh.
I need that for sure. And I just got hit again.
Oh, I thought it was you for a second.
Yeah, it gets a little confusing. I think sometimes I'm like the Cobra guys.
I'll lose track of my guys sometimes. It just happens. There's so much going on the screen at the same time. Why does every single one of these cars have like this weird thing behind it?
Because it's a fake car.
Oh, they are all fake cars. Oh, I
Yeah.
get it now. I get it. Okay, I'm like,
we're going down Cobra Street.
oh, this is a fake city. It's a fake town. Got it.
Yeah.
Fake neighborhood.
And we're also fake too. We're not real heroes.
Oh, we're knocking people's trash over. Okay, so this is a fake town with Cobra. I don't care that we've been knocking their trash down. Here I am feeling bad for these people. These poor people, all they're trying to do is live their life, and here we are ruining their entire neighborhood.
But we can go ruin neighborhoods. I mean, we're G.I. Joe. What are they going to do? Fight back against us?
That's true. Cobra.
Cobra. I don't understand why we're getting these discs, little floppy discs. I mean, do we have technology that will be able to read them?
In the 1980s, 2.5-inch floppies, I think, were a thing. But yeah, I don't know if they were a thing when this show was out.
3.5, bro.
3.5s were around for sure, yeah.
And that's what these are. These are 3.5s.
No, these are 2.5s, aren't they?
Oh, they're 3.5s, bro.
No, look at them. Look, they got the little metal thing, like the 2.5.
Yes. Look at the size of the disc. They're 3.5s and 5 1/4. Those were the disc size.
Oh, that was 2.5. Oh, nope. Whatever. The smaller one is what I mean.
The smaller one or 2.5. You're thinking of the hard drives that come in 3.5 and 2.5.
Oh. Well, we don't use any of this stuff anymore anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Some people still do, actually, dude.
Yeah, like the government does with the military or with the nuclear program. They have nuclear codes that are still on floppy disk.
They're secure, man, because no one has a floppy drive anymore that can read them.
All right, there was the mini boss.
Now I need some mini health, like big time.
I keep yawning, man. I'm just tired. It's a long day. I couldn't sleep much. I took a nap, and I think I napped for like an hour, which for me is like barely falling asleep.
This will be handy for a while, especially right now because these guys are pains in the butts.
I gotta make sure I get all these floppy disks. I gotta go and save my game or something.
Oh no! Why'd you?
I'm sorry, dude. I hit the button. I'm sorry. I was trying to turn my attention and attack the guy, and I didn't turn it fast enough.
Bro, I gotta carry this no health against one of these things. Against 2 of them, bro.
Well, let's get some reinforcements.
Let's send my dog to do nothing, and I just died.
Sorry. It's a nice playground. They spent a lot of money on this fake place. They got a basketball court. Not regulation size, but still they have a basketball court. It's the smallest basketball court.
Cobra has all the perks.
I've never seen a basketball. Was it for children? It's got to be a children's basketball court. It's ridiculously small.
Cobra has good
daycare,
child care day watching plans.
Yeah, they have a good daycare program.
Exactly.
It's one of the good benefits you get from the place.
See, watch your names. Oh, it didn't even tell you. It's Tomax and Zaymont. Oh, there you go. Oh, no, it still says Crimson Twins. Man, you guys suck. You guys don't even know their names. Jeez, we're just cheesing them right there. Oh, look at that! I just learned a tip right there. So if you guys are fighting the twins, when the one goes over to shoot his beam in the corner, or I guess you knock them both out. Just stand behind him because there's a little bit of room where you won't get hit. Just get in the corner like this and swing him this way. There you go. There's your. Why are we still fighting things? We just beat the boss.
Like a bonus fight. Dun, 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 dun.
Yo, Joe. Level 7. We're fighting. I think it's Cody from Street Fighter. He is a criminal.
I want a burger.
So no more pizza?
Shouldn't talk about food. You shouldn't talk about food. Some people, they don't have food.
Another cup?
Shouldn't talk about, like, you should be lucky that you have G.I. Joe. Some people, they don't have G.I. Joe.
You want a donut?
God. How many donuts we had this morning? I didn't even have any of the church's donuts. They had 500 donuts. Somebody brought me a donut like before service started. And they're like, hey, man, I bought 2 and I can't finish this one. I'm like, oh, okay.
So the dude can only eat one donut?
Who?
Whoever bought the donut?
No, he bought 2 thinking that he was going to eat both of them, but he had the first one, he was full.
All right, so did any of us lose any health?
No.
Oh, well,
you get points for grabbing it?
No, I don't think so. Oh, see, now they pull the car thing. I just got slammed. I need that bad. I wasn't even paying attention. The car thing. Oh, these guys are so annoying. These guys are like the most annoying people to fight. Period.
Okay, well, I brought in reinforcements. And I lost my reinforcements. I probably shouldn't have called them. Oh, well. I don't care. I gotta stop yawning. I keep yawning.
Go, bro. Go, bro. Oh, what? I didn't. Oh, that sucks.
What in the fuck is that?
That is the Cobra roboter. I don't know what it's called.
Looks like something from one of those New Orleans holidays.
You're talking about what is that thing called?
Mardi Gras.
Mardi Gras.
Yeah, it's like a Mardi Gras float.
and it looks like Cobra decided to chip in this year on the Macy's Day Parade. I love how you called them in right when it's dead.
Well, they this way they can get some credit. I'm helping them get up to E.
Bro, you did it again.
I'm sorry, dude.
It's okay. I got half a bar, so I'm doing somewhat fine.
That's right. I'm thinking to be taking all these missiles to the chest. Gung Ho's pretty powerful. They can full blown missile blast to the chest like that.
You can just walk right around them. I mean, really.
I know.
I tried to get those discs without getting hit. That didn't quite work.
This is actually a decent game.
Yeah.
I'll give them that. I don't know how much you paid for it. I don't think it's probably if it's too much. I don't think it's still worth it because we're getting through this pretty fast. But
I think it was 25.
I think it's probably $10 too much.
Yeah, I think that was one of my points was it was a little overpriced. But hey, whatever. We get to do it and watch it play, or I'm sorry, watch us die.
I had to explain to my stepfather what a Let's Play was because he didn't know. Because I'm like, yeah, they did a Let's Play of Madden 25 with Tim Walz and AOC. What's a Let's Play? Oh, okay. Well, that's when I play a video game and people actually sit there and watch you play it. Why would people do that? I have no idea, but I'm about to go do one.
Exactly. To me, it's more fun being the person that's playing it. Unless it's like one of those ridiculous boss fights.
Like unless you're looking for like, do I want to get this game or I have it and I'm stuck. how to get through it. I'm like, I don't see why I would ever watch somebody play a game.
Oh, okay, so I had to use it one last night because let me tell you what happened. I beat. Okay, so Bravely Default has multiple endings, and you have to get every single ending to get like the true ending. It's pretty annoying. Um, and I got the true ending last night, and what happens is it takes you. You're in the ending screen. It takes you back to the opening screen title screen when you play the game, but the only option you have is continue. And I hit that continue button, and it starts up the video just like it does at the beginning of the game. So I'm like, oh, great, it's doing a new game plus. Let me skip this, and then exit out of the game. Nope, it went to new credits. So I'm like, so I realized, oh no, they changed a part of it. I'm not going to fight the whole boss again just to see the thing that I just skipped. Thankfully, somebody uploaded on YouTube so I could see the scene I missed.
Jeez, look at all these red guys.
The Crimson Guard.
We just beat the Crimson Twins. How many Crimson people they got in this getup?
I don't know. They probably have a really good seamstress that just keeps making outfits for them.
Yeah, she really likes the color red.
Dude, you need that.
Then you have another seamstress that really likes the color green.
Get your health, dude.
I'm sorry. I died. Oh shoot, I grabbed it too. Damn it. They dropped me right there. Oh, come on.
I told you, these guys are super annoying.
Die already. Jeez. Come on, Grandma. Just die.
I'm taking that from some movie.
No, I just think
Okay.
like a mean thing. Like, come on, will you just die already, Grandma? Come on. Actually, they did have a thing. I was like watching South Park last night, and there's an episode where they're talking about Cash for Gold and these QVC channels, and they actually like the whole episode. They actually expose how the whole Cash for Gold works, where you put the money. Like you go to Cash for Gold, you give them your old gold jewelry or whatever, and they give you money. They take that, they melt it down, they turn it into new jewelry, and then they sell it on QVC or the Home Shopping Network, whatever one. And that was the whole episode was about that. And they would call it, like, you know, when people call in the QVC, they put them on the air sometimes.
Yeah.
And Stanley's grandfather was like spending like his whole fortune, like, well, not that they're rich, but you know, he's spending all his life savings on like crap from QVC. So Stanley calls in and like, hello, you're on the air. And it's like, yeah, kill yourself. Excuse me? Yeah, just go kill yourself. Nobody wants you. Just go kill yourself. And he's like, I might just go ahead and do that. How would that make you feel? Pretty good, because you should kill yourself.
Cobra, which is kind of what I'm doing right now, if you think about it. Hey, guys.
Oh, I'll plant the flag.
Plant that flag.
It's the G.I. Joe pride flag.
I mark this territory for my... Damn you, dog. What are you doing? He's attacking the box.
Yeah. The dog is stupid. There's a glitch. There's a glitch with the dog. The dog is going off, like, out of the regulated area of the game and just getting stuck there, and it shouldn't be doing that. Are these bras? Look, there's a box of bras over here.
Hey, if you need something, gung-ho.
Woo!
Level 8. Are we going all the way through this?
Or that, or I get tired of doing this. Hopefully they'll both happen at the same time.
Cobra.
Because I am kind of curious to see what the Cobra Commander. I'm assuming we take on Destro first, and then we take on Cobra Commander.
I think we take on Cobra Commander, and then we take on Cobra Commander again. And this might be the level we take on Cobra Commander.
Is it first with the soft mask on, and the next time you find him, he's got his hard mask on?
No, it's with both the same mask on, but the second time he becomes Super Cobra Commander.
Oh.
Kind of just like how you get Super Shredder, because, you know, that was, you know, you got to be original.
Well, I mean, they're already ripping off a 1980s television show / comic book.
Oh, here comes some robots. I bet. No, I guess not yet. I just remember there's a one place up here where you have to fight the Mardi Gras robot and the I don't know what the heck it is. We were talking about Vietnam when you came out, so the Vietnam robot, and it's a really annoying fight because there's a wall that's in the way.
Oh, what's over here? The power?
Yeah, neither of us need it yet. Let's just save it on the screen.
Yeah, because we're probably gonna need it during this fight.
I guess I'll take it because I had a little sliver go down.
Oh,
Visibility.
I'll be invincible. Let's do this. Die! Die, you evil creature.
You worry about that thing, I'll just fight the guys.
This is like one of those wind-up toys from the 80s, like one of those wind-up robots.
Ironic, G.I. Joe's from the 80s too.
Actually, that only is from the 50s, but yeah.
Well, this G.I. Joe is from the 80s.
The IP is from the 50s, but yeah, the G.I. Joe we know is from the 80s, yeah.
Oh man, I didn't want to pick that guy up because I had him perfectly laid out to where I could kill them all together.
Boats. There's platforming? Oh, jeez.
I don't remember if it's platforming or not, but it just looks like there's platforming. So I'm gonna just pretend there is platforming.
It's like when you're playing Double Dragon and they have like one part in level 3 where you actually have to like jump across a bridge.
Yep.
And I died so many times trying to do that because like I wasn't prepping for platforming in the middle of my beat 'em up.
Mm-hmm. Especially when you're like walking super slow.
Yeah.
I like how there's a little rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky, you're the one.
G.I. Joe, much more fun.
Rubber ducky, I'm so in love with you. Ernie had a bit of a fetish.
Yeah.
Oh.
Rubber ducky, I'd like to say, with you I want to play.
Me and Bert are pretty gay.
Rubber ducky, let's go all the way.
Hey, Bert. Bert, you don't talk to me like you love me anymore, Bert. the one episode, this never happened, but they have an episode of Sesame Street where like one of them gets a girlfriend and the other one's like, oh, well, I just kind of figured, oh.
I thought you went the other way.
Congratulations.
Oh, so are we doing this together or are you doing it alone?
Just a group activity.
Where the heck am I?
Like the rest of the cast in Sesame Street is like, Bert's got a girlfriend? I just always assumed, yeah, we kind of all did. Hey Ernie, how you feeling? How you holding up there, buddy? Oh, she's nice. Bert's moving out. I'm gonna need a new roommate. All of a sudden, he's like rooming with Snuffleupagus.
I was thinking animal. There's an animal with Muppets.
Yeah, I'm trying to keep it within the Sesame Street universe.
He's rooming with somebody who's an imaginary person.
Well, Snuffleupagus becomes real in a later season. I think after we grew up, because when we grew up, he was only Big Bird could see him because he was make believe. But at some point, he became a real character. I think after because his popularity soared. And they're like, well, there's only so much we could do with him if only one person could see him. But if we made him real and everybody could see him,
you gotta listen to Bill Mitch, man, where he's talking about Sesame Street. Big Burton, Ernie. Snuffleupagus, Oscar the Thief, Awesome the Grouch. Yeah, I can't remember names, and the Mexicans.
Who's that guy that's on CNN? And I keep thinking his name is Snuffleupagus.
You mean the Anderson Cooper guy?
No, there's a guy who's got a name that's like it's long like that, but it's not Snuffleupagus.
I have no idea.
I forget his name, but every time I hear it, I just think like, oh, his name's like Snuffleupagus.
Oh, now my dog's running away. But you know what?
Your dog's back in the messing up. My guys beat him.
My dog helped, dog.
Dude, my guys are awesome.
All right, watch this. If you go just below Cobra Commander, you can cheese him. See? Aw, dude, he got me on that one. You just got to get right below him, right about there, and you just cheese him.
I love how he looks like he's like one of the guys from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out getting beat up. If you can see under the mask, he just had like a big woo face, like like Don Flamenco. Oh, he killed me. I'm on lives.
Oh, you're dead?
Yeah, that's right. I'm kind of getting done anyways. I'm gonna get something to eat.
All right, let's just take out Cobra Commander and we'll call it that. Let's see if I got enough things to summon Ripcord. Discs. Oh, he's not going to give me any discs. All right, hold on. Oh, you're back now. But you're done?
Yeah, I'm kind of done. Once I kind of say I am, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm done.
All right, so let's see if we can unlock Ripcord now. Shop. I don't think I can. All right, so you just watched us die today, many times over.
Yes, you did. I'm so sorry, folks, that you had to go and suffer through all that. But at the end of the day, yeah.
Wow, we did an hour and a half for this.
Yeah, I was also looking at the time. I'm like, wow, we're really like putting in a midnight oil on this.
So next one, next week are we doing the great games that are overshadowed by other games in their series?
Yeah, we can do that.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah, we'll go take a bit of a movie break because we just did a whole chunk of them. That seems like a good way to do it too. It allows me to have some time to catch up, which I don't know how much time I'm going to have in the next week or two because we did our big service today, and I'm going to be getting fed a ton of footage that I have to go and try to finagle something together with. We didn't have our normal camera people. Someone was online complaining that we weren't live streaming it, and I'm like, well, yeah, and all the promotional material, the pastor has said if you're not there, you don't see it.
Yeah.
He said that numerous times. So we're not like this isn't a bait and switch.
They're like it's all Tuesday at 7:00 in the evening. They're like, dude, this isn't live. I thought you guys would just stay in the church doing this whole time.
There was a week where we had because of snow, we canceled. And somebody was in the parking lot messaging our Facebook, and I don't know why I took it upon myself to answer this guy, but I took it upon myself to answer the guy, and he's asking like, are you guys live right now? And I'm thinking I don't want to let the cat out of the bag that our online stuff is not live; it's a live experience. But like I'm trying to think of what to tell this guy. And I finally kind of like softly tell him like because of I basically say because of the weather we're running a video service, which online we always do.
Yeah.
So, because to do it live, it's we don't really have the internet right now. We're waiting for fiber. Fiber's literally down the road, and they're taking forever to get to the church. And it's like I don't trust it because like, well, we have like, and then I say that and somebody will be like, but we have 30 megabytes upload. That's enough to do a live stream. We have 30 megabytes upload in a building full of people who all have our Wi-Fi password. No, they don't. Yeah, they do.
Mm-hmm.
They do. I don't want them to have it either, but they have it. They all have the Wi-Fi password because once you tell one person, you've told everybody. And I know enough people have it. So yeah, it's like I'd rather have it where we have super fast upload speed, and then we could do live streaming and all that fun stuff. Then that'll be a whole new can of worms. That'll be when the Sunday people are hopefully seasoned enough that they can handle it.
Did you get the one that I sent you, the free game that I sent you? Did you add that to your Steam at least?
No, I didn't do that yet because literally you sent that. I was at the middle of a service, and I'm like, that's what I was saying. Like, I'm so glad it was you who sent me a message because you're just, you're not going to send me anything like usually you don't send me dumb stuff. Once in a while we send dumb stuff to each other, but usually has something to do with the show. So
that one's online co-op. Do you want to do a Watch Us Die for that one?
What? Let me look at the message again. Where is it? I'm actually in Steam right now. What's it called?
It's not on. You have to go through Fanatical to get it, but it's called Unloved.
Unloved. Okay.
Yes, it's a very much like a Doom clone game.
Oh, hold on. I looked up Unloved and it gave me the definition.
Yes, it's probably not the way to find it. Playing a couple of minutes of it before we start our talk. It's okay.
It's Fanatical, you said?
Yeah, if you go to Fanatical, you have to sign up for the newsletter, which you've probably already done.
Not really, but
okay. So basically, it's a free newsletter. It's one of those sign up for when we have deals type of things. So you can probably just assign it to your spam folder or something, so you never see them.
You have multi-factor authentication enabled. I've never ever been to this website.
I have no fanatical.com.
Yeah. This is it allowed me to sign in using my Google, and then told me that I have two-factor authentication for a website. Did Fanatical buy somebody else out?
I don't think so. You might have bought something from them a while back.
Well, let me see if because I use Apple as my authenticator app. So let me go into Apple and see if I can find if I actually have it in here. Because if not, I'll just have to tell them that I don't have it in there because I never use your damn website. I do have it. When the hell did I sign up for these guys? I don't remember this.
See, so you're probably already getting their newsletter directly to your trash bin or to your whatever.
Welcome back. Before you do you want to personalize emails, exclusive coupons, contests, and giveaways? Join our newsletter. Before you go, you want to get? Do I have to get their newsletter to get the game for free?
I think so, but you don't have to. The newsletter is free anyway. I think they kind of force you to get it when you sign up.
It does say that. Subscribe to our email newsletter to get this offer. Okay.
Yeah.
You qualified for 5% discount on Unloved giveaway. I don't know what that is, and I don't care. And also getting I can get 4 mystery games on Steam for $3.80.
Yep. What's funny is I've already picked it up. Hold on, am I in my account right now? I've already picked it up. Yeah, and I've already got the code, and somehow I was able to re-add it to my cart.
And this is one of those codes, I'm assuming it's a Steam code?
Yeah, Steam code.
Okay.
So we could do that one after we do the talk next week. We could do this as a watch us die if you want.
Watch us die. Watch us die. I like that. I think I see future in that. That's a good name. Watch us die.
I mean, there's too many watch it played, so you gotta go somewhere else in this,
There's an update for Political Machine 4, and it's literally called the pre-election update.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, this game, I don't know who these guys are. They literally release a new game every 4 years, and when they do release it, they're on it like rabid dogs. They're so good with updates. There's like an update every week. Anytime there's a change in, I bet you this update probably has it where you can work at McDonald's and be a garbage man.
That would be awesome. There you go.
Because that's the stuff that's the kind of update that they throw in there. It's like whenever somebody pulls a political stunt, all of a sudden, like a week later, Political Machine will have an update where that political stunt will be part of the game.
Nice.
It's like this one will be like, have your candidate work a minimum wage job.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they had stuff where they had one of the guys was like walking behind Trump. Oh no, he was walking behind a garbage truck. One of the guys, Vivek. He was actually doing the garbage truck. He went a step further and actually went on a garbage truck, like a tour with one of the garbage men, and helped him do his job.
There you go. So they cleaned out the trash.
I don't know why I have a membership for Fanatical. That's actually kind of surprising to me. I will have to. I bet they got bought out. They must have been bought out because there's no way that I signed up for this without thinking about it.
Do you ever go to like a Cheap Shark?
No.
No. Okay. You've never bought anything off anything but Steam for Steam keys?
No, I bought stuff off of eBay and Humble Bundle, and they're actually no, that's about it. I never used like I might have used like Penguin at some point.
That one's like I think that's one. King Penguin is one you probably want to stay away from what I've heard. But there's like some good. Fanatical is actually really good. Green Man Gaming is really good too. CD Keys seems to be really good for deals. I haven't had a problem with them at all. I don't know if people are going to go out and say they have, but I mean that seems to be like the cheapest. Let me see who else. There's a whole bunch of like if you go to Cheap Shark and just put in a game, it's going to try to find you the best deal from all the legit places.
Oh, there's the like Top Hat Gaming Man and his wife there. They've been promoting one of them where it's like get like 90% off these great games, and I'm like, it sounds so.
Okay, so that I think was Insta Gaming, which I actually tried once, and they declined me. And there's like please send a picture of your driver's license to us. And I was like, no, I'm not going to do that. Refund. It was PayPal also that I used, and they're like, sorry, we're not going to give you the key. Send a picture of your driver's license.
Maybe you have to be British.
I don't know. And I'm like, dude, I'm not sending you my driver's license. So they ended up canceling the order, and I got my money back. But it just seems so shady. And I think it's because a lot of people, they want to make sure the person's not using like a stolen credit card or something.
Yeah, I almost ran into that issue when I was trying to buy those Hulu gift cards. I get because Hulu is $50 Hulu gift cards are $5 off right now at Best Buy, and I use Hulu for my live TV service.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just like buying a bunch of them to try to save myself some money, and they're like, you can only buy 3 at a time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, yeah, but I'm kind of like looking to pay a good chunk of the year off. I paid 3 months. But yeah. There is an episode of Lady Decade. If you've never seen it, I do recommend watching it. It gives you another side of her where she talks about all the people who constantly message her asking her to get naked.
Yeah, you told me about that one.
Oh, I did tell you about that one. Yeah. If you've never seen it, it's kind of worth watching because it's just like I said, it gives you another side because she goes into like who she is and talks about her husband and everything. That's actually when I found out that she was Top Hat Gaming Man's wife.
Mm-hmm.
Was when she did that episode because I was like, I just thought that wow, she got a similar style and
yeah, that's what I was saying way back, and that's when you told me about it. It was like, dude, the two of them should hook up, and then you told me about they were hooked up already and all of that stuff.
Yeah, she produces his videos, so of course they look the same. It's the same producer. Yeah, it's like, yeah, it's hard once you develop a style to not keep following that style. And like when I did an anniversary video for the church today. I spent like 3 weeks on it, but it was released today, and the video was very much in the style of the videos I've been making for us. And it's because I kind of use our videos as a chance for me to play around and kind of like train myself on what works, what doesn't work, timing, when to do a cut.
Yeah.
It's important stuff. Like if you cut stuff too early, you miss a point. If you cut it too late, the point, like people get bored of it. You know, it's like like with us, it's a lot of ums and ahs and saying the same thing, saying the same thing, saying the same thing multiple times because we're stuttering or stammering, trying to. And this is all stuff people do.
Yeah.
You know, it's stuff you actually have to. Like when you hear people who don't do it, they had it trained out of them.
Mm-hmm.
You know, everybody stutters and stammers when they first talk publicly. Yeah, like there's classes I could take. I could take a class. Actually, one of the guys I know teaches a class where they teach you how to stop doing that.
You know what this episode had more of than any ums or uhs or us repeating any points over and over again? It had more Cobra.
Cobra!
And with that note, I think that we are done.